Cowboy fans, this is Cowboy Legends for Life here, coming back at you again with another video, and hoping that you like the last one. And I want to point out something that I said I was going to do a couple of days ago in one of my other videos, that I want to get some stats together. You know me, I'm a stats man. I like to research, and it's very important I make this known. But I want to first say this: all those Dak haters, I stated, like I said before, hating Dak Prescott has become a culture, and so we can't ignore that, because you got people who have created their channels that criticize him and his play. No matter what he does, he's going to always be criticized. So we just have to accept that, and I have come to accept that now, instead being that. But I will point out something to those who are supposed to be so-called Cowboy fans, and I see how some of them, how far they go back, because I researched Roger Staubach's numbers. I want you to understand what I'm saying. I went back and got Roger Staubach's stats in 1977, the year he won his last Super Bowl. Okay, and 2 years before he retired, 3 years before he retired. Yeah, 3 years before he retired, and he won his last Super Bowl in 1977 season, and he won it in '78, of course. But and I'm gonna present to you his whole entire season stats, regular season. I'm not talking about the Super Bowl. We know he won that. We know he went to the postseason, did his thing with the rest of the team. But I'm only talking specifically getting there to the postseason. Now, but what I want to point out is that I've found out and word that this past week, week 2, 19 quarterbacks have thrown 300 yards or more, and it was 6 of them only won. And so throwing 300 yards, and he's impressive. He knows how to throw 60 yards. It's not so impressive if you don't win. You don't win. Foles just threw over almost 400 yards. He threw over 340 yards. Foles did, but he lost, and he lost badly. Okay, and then you had the week before he won, he threw just a tad bit over 100 yards. He didn't throw a touchdown, and he won. You understand? It's getting the job done as a team that counts here, and how you motivate your team to move forward. Dak Prescott's a motivator. He's done that, which is why he's now won 23 games in his career, 23 and counting. Right now, everybody's all pushed up on the fact that he doesn't throw down the field a lot, because it wasn't. They didn't design him that way to do that. Though I feel that he can. You saw it the other night. He's done. I heard I'm not going to mention their names. I'm not going to get there, because I don't dislike them. Okay, because I think they're good at what they do. They just misguided a bit about what their feelings are, and so I'm saying that this person said that, well, he only threw before that game against the Giants, when he threw 60 plus yards down the field. He only did that one time. I seen him done it 4 or 5 times. Against the Pittsburgh Steelers, he threw downfield 50 yards or more. Against the Detroit Lions, he did it a couple of times. Okay, he did it against I'm going blank now. I'm sorry, I'm going blank a little bit. But of course, the Giants game, and I think there was one more I'm trying to remember. So this crap about he can't throw downfield, when it presents itself, he throw. Oh yeah, he did it with against the Philadelphia Eagles with Dez Bryant when he tied the game up and won it in overtime. That game in his rookie season. Okay, so I'm only hearing that about he can't throw downfield. This is bullshit. Okay, but besides that, me just trying to defend him because he's my quarterback. I'm going to do that. But the thing is that I understand me having my feelings about it, but the thing is that the facts have to speak for themselves. You understand? Saying that he doesn't know how to throw out a field when he's already done it a number of times, saying that he can't do a back shoulder fade when he's done it countless times, and act as if he never did it, just irritates me. That's all. No, I'm past that. I'm going to reserve my energy for my team. You rooting for my team, and dispense with all the lies. And they present the lie, I'll just jump on that. But I just think they got the facts wrong. Not to say that they lie, they got the facts wrong. Okay. And now you're talking about him doing finally, possibly, him and Linehan finally collaborating with getting an RPO game going 24/7 in terms of all season long. Instead of just, hey, you gotta stay in the pocket day and get your footwork right and all that shit. Let him be what he is. Let him be what he is. Because the best time he's ever fucking put together a game was when he was rolling out right or left. Okay? Coming out of that pocket. Okay? Yeah, he can stand in the pocket and throw when it presents itself. Okay? So, anyway, this is my point I wanted to make. The great Roger Staubach. To me, the greatest quarterback the Cowboys have ever had. He's better than Troy Aikman. Because I could see it. He came in an era, Roger Staubach came into an era where there was actually 12 games a season, then it's like his first rookie year, he came in a 14-game season, I think it was, in his rookie year. So he's coming off an era of the 12-game season into the 14-game season. Damien played his whole career, only been 11 seasons. Yeah, 11 seasons that he played for the Cowboys. It could have been longer than that if he didn't spend 4 years in the military, but he was serving his country, serving America. Okay, and so the man had won 2 Super Bowls, went to 4. He actually helped them to 5, led them to 4, won 2, should have won 3. That's how I keep saying that, so I'm gonna keep saying that. But here's the thing: Roger Staubach in '77 played in 14 games. He was 12-2, right? In those 12 games, and his passer rating and all the attempts and completions, Roger Staubach threw 9 games where he threw for under 200 yards. 9 games under 200 yards. 5 of them 200 plus yards. 5 of them in the 14-game season, right? And the biggest number he threw for them was a 250 yards. Now, why is that significant? Of course, they are a run-first team. They had Tony Dorsett, they had Robert Newhouse, and before that they had Dwayne Thomas and all this stuff all the way down the line. Now, of course, he's thrown over 300 yards in the game numerous times, but that's only because when he was in a battle, a real battle, and he knew the defense, he knew he could exploit the defense, he went at it and he got the 300 yards like it was nothing. But he did what it was necessary to do to win. He was always the smartest quarterback. You understand? Dak Prescott's the same guy. Roger Staubach was one of the most elusive quarterbacks in the league back then when Fran Tarkenton was like, he was like, somebody made a point out Aaron Rodgers. He was Aaron Rodgers' prototype of Aaron Rodgers back then, Fran Tarkenton. He retired. He came in before Roger Staubach did. And so when he retired, Roger Staubach, who was in the same type of mode, he stayed. He kept with that. You know what I'm saying? He was the one who scrambled out left to right and escape artists and all that stuff, right? And he was doing that before he started to learn the game for a few years. It took him a while to get the game right for a few years, and they were still going to the Super Bowl. You know, so it tells you the quality of player and that what you need to do is what you need to do to lead your team to win. So, people. Here's the point I'm trying to make here. I presented to you what that is. I can go further with more. He only had 18 touchdowns that season. 9 interceptions. Okay? 2,620 yards passing. Okay? Now, it's a 14-game season. Now, after that won that Super Bowl that year in 77, 78 season, right? The next 2 years he played, they went from a 14-game season to a 16-game. And that's when those 2 years, he went 3,000 yards or more. You know what I'm saying? Because you got people going 3,000 yards, it's nothing. That's 16-game season. But 14 games, so it's nothing that he gets under 3,000 because he played in the 14-game season era. So don't start thinking that because when he get these low numbers, everybody else is better than him because Tony Romo did this and that. Tony Romo can't match him. He would beat Tony Romo off the foot. If Dak Prescott, Tony Romo, Troy Aikman, and Roger Staubach were on all 4 quarterbacks vying for the completion to run that team, and they were competing against each other, all of them would lose against Roger Staubach. I'm fucking telling you that right now. If you have never seen him play, all of them would lose. as soon as they establish a tight end who's going to be consistent for them, I guarantee you those numbers will go up. Those chances to move that the goalpost, I'm sorry, the chains will go up just drastically. So hang on. And one more thing before I say stop this is that this video is that we all talked about he's going to spread the ball, right? Because Des Bryant's not there. This very game right here, the day they won, he hit 7 different receivers. 7 different receivers. Okay, exactly what we thought that he would do to do what he needed to do to win, and that's what he did. And so the speed is already establishing itself. That's very important. That's all I'm saying. So with that, I'll see you later. I'll probably make another video later on, or maybe not till tomorrow morning. But that's what I wanted to tell you guys about. Don't listen to these bullshits about, well, you can do on the student yards, you ain't doing well, you ain't nothing, man. That Prescott ain't shit. You don't get the A, you get a D and a C minus. No. That Prescott gets a win. Bottom line is the bottom line. Winning is the bottom line. I don't give a fuck what it is. That's why Blake Bortles is still winning. You know, he had that great. He ain't nowhere near no Dak Prescott, and a whole lot of them out there aren't. A lot of them. Even the ones who throw over 300 yards ain't shit compared to Dak Prescott. Okay? I'll say it again. So, thanks.